there's no way. If I move that to there, move that back 2 days. No, it still wouldn't work. Okay. What if we jump this over to here? Peace speaking, how may I help you? Okay, did you send a resume over? It doesn't look like I received it yet, but it does take a couple minutes. When I do get it, I will definitely look it over for you. And if we would like to schedule an interview, can I get a telephone number to reach you? Okay, and a first name, please. And your last. Okay, and so we'll go ahead and I'll take a look at your resume whenever I receive it. And if we decide to schedule an interview with you, I will give you a call back, okay? All right, thank you. Bye. Okay. All right. So I take this person and move them back to the 15th. Hey Jan, do you need anything? Okay. Well, just to remind you, have that meeting in 30, and it's time for you to take the rest of your vitamins for the morning. Okay. The meeting, let me pull it up. Okay. I don't know if he's going to be there. Let me look that up. He is going to be there, Jan. Okay. You want me to add a note to the meeting? Okay. And do you want this to be to everyone or just him? Just him? Okay. Let me go to his contact here. Okay, I'm ready for the message. Okay. Okay, I have the message. Do you want me to send it? Okay. All right, that message has been sent. And did you need anything else? Hello? Okay. It's fine. I don't need you to say goodbye or anything. Right down the hall anyways, so it's fine. Hello. How can I help you? Okay. How did you hear about this job? Oh yeah, I know him. Okay. Well, go ahead and have a seat. And did you bring your resume today? Okay. Yeah, if you just want to get that out for me, have a seat. I will look that over and we'll go from there. Okay. So whenever you're ready, I'll take your resume. Thank you. All right. Just give me a moment to look this over, okay? Okay, so this, if hired, would be your first job? Okay. Well, Jan will either love that or absolutely hate it. There's no way to really tell how the day's going to go, but I don't think it's super important that she knows that. So it looks like you also just finished a semester of college. Okay. And what are you studying? Okay. So you're just starting out and you don't really know yet. Okay. So would this job just be to make like some extra cash, or are you looking to... Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just important that we know because whoever we hire, we want that person to be here for a while. It's a very kind of tricky role to fill here. So, okay. So you are serious about it and you really do want to work here? Okay. So you know you would be making minimum wage, right? Did you see that on the website? Yes, minimum wage. I make a little bit more than that, but that's for a good reason. Okay, so there's really not much on here, and it's not going to be important that we file this for any reason, so I'm just going to go ahead and hand that back to you. And we can go over some requirements that we expect of you to meet if you were to take this job. Okay, so I'm sure you saw on the website, but this is an assistant job. It's not a secretary. So you'll be assisting me actually, though. I assist Jan. I'm her assistant. So you'd be an assistant to an assistant, which is me. Okay, are you okay with that? Okay. So I'll be taking on like the lighter duties that I just don't quite have the time for anymore. And Jan has allowed me to hire someone to kind of help out with those extra things that just I don't have time for anymore. So that's basically where you will step in. And then we will go over those duties here shortly and kind of what's expected of you, okay? And we will also be going over an entire list of requirements that we expect you to meet or exceed in order for you to have this job. And they're basically a list of rules that we expect you to abide by. And keep in mind, when I do go over these list of things that we expect from you, they're not necessarily my opinions. They are things that I learned the hard way when I started here with Jan, and I've worked here for a while, and it's just honestly a way for me to save you from a lot of stress and a lot of crying, and they're just things that I kind of want you to know before you even start, so that you're aware, because if not, you're going to get in trouble for them, and like I said, you're going to find out the hard way. So I've compiled a list of things that when I first started, I wish someone had let me know to kind of help with the transition. So we will go over those as well. Yeah, I am talking pretty quietly. There's a reason for that. Everyone in the office has to speak this quietly, just very like soft spoken, and that is to not disrupt Jan's chi. So yeah, if you could just lower your voice actually just a little tiny bit, that would make this whole process very smooth for me and not add to the stress. And I'm sure you've also noticed me wearing headphones as well. I have very, very calm music going on my phone here, and that is to just keep myself nice and calm. And honestly, it's like the only thing that keeps me from going absolutely insane in this place. So I am wearing headphones, I am listening to music. It's technically not allowed, but again, it's what keeps me sane, so I have to do it. Okay, so I have here the list of requirements that I was telling you about. So I'm just going to go over those with you one by one. And if there are any of these that you feel like you don't like or that you think you can't do, please stop me and let me know, because if not, it would honestly be a waste of both of our times. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the first one, which is no music is allowed to be played at any time during work hours. Jan likes music. She just likes to be able to select which music and when it is played. So again, I do have on my headphones, but it's technically not allowed. So I would just expect that you not listen to music, okay? So are you okay with that? Okay. Alright, next one is breaks are only permitted here inside the business building, and you're only allowed 20-minute breaks, but there's only one allowed per day. Okay. Your hours will be from 6 a.m. until whenever your employer, which is Jan, decides to leave for the day or night. Yeah. Are you sure? Okay. Yeah, I've had some long nights here. Next one is you are not to enter Jan's office for any reason, unless of course it's instructed by me. Okay. Most people don't want to go in there anyway, so next one. Alright, so your duties will include, but are not limited to, the following. So you'll be required to make coffee runs. Is that okay? Yeah, just go down to like Starbucks and grab coffee, whatever the office wants. Okay. Lunch runs, so essentially the same thing. You'll just take lunch orders and go get whatever everyone puts in their order for. Okay. And usually it's the same place, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. And I'm just checking off everyone that you agreed to, so I can, when we're done, I can look over and make sure that you did agree to all of these. Okay. And then this next one, the occasional cigarette run. So Jan likes to smoke in her office, which is very unfortunate, but she does. And she, I don't even know if it's legally allowed, probably not, but she does it. And no one has ever brought it up. Well, actually, one person brought it up one time, and that person no longer works here. She does close her door when she lights up in her office, but you can still smell it if you're close enough. So if you're sensitive at all to that kind of stuff, I would not suggest you working here solely based on that. Okay, so you think you can put up with that? Okay, yeah, it's multiple times a day. Okay. Okay. And then this next one is no bringing in any pets, and there are absolutely no exceptions to that. Okay. We had a very unfortunate incident, and Jan doesn't like animals in general, so that is a huge one. So no cats, no little puppy dogs, nothing. Keep them at home. Okay. All right. And then I told you about the lowered voice at all times. We actually have a room that is behind the break room, and it was used as like a utility closet at one point for mops and brooms, but we actually use that to kind of scream in if it ever gets so frustrating that we just can't handle it anymore. So there is a pillow in there if you ever need to go in there and just scream it out. Yeah, I do it all the time. Okay, so next one is this one. Again, like all of them, it's annoying, but you have to do it if you want to get along here and not have many problems. So you can only bring in outside water, coffee, or tea, nothing else. and Jan will be able to tell if you bring in like soda or anything like that. Yeah. And then any food that you wish to bring into the office, you need to keep it in an airtight container so there are no like smells from that. Yeah. And then there's a fridge in the break room if you need to store anything that needs to stay cold. And then I also highly recommend that you do bring food because there are no vending machines. Jan does not believe in them, and that is also why there is no microwave. So that's also something you might need to be aware of. Let's see, the next one is dress attire. It needs to be extremely professional at all times, okay? Yeah. And that also means no jeans. Yeah. Okay, you must be able to take calls, place them on hold, and transfer them, etc. Can you do that? Okay. And, okay, so also, actually, is this the last one? Yes. So this one is, no long fingernails. So looks like yours are going to have to go if we do decide to hire you. I'm sorry about that, but it's Jan's rule again. No long fingernails, no exceptions, no acrylics, nothing. They have to be short like this. Yes. So yeah, those are the main rules that I expect you to kind of know going into this job. One moment, please. Hi, Jan. What's going on? Oh no. When did it break? Just now. Okay. Yes, I will get on that right away. Okay, bye. Okay, if you can just hold on a moment, I need to look something up on my phone. So just make yourself comfortable. Just 1 minute, thank you. Okay, so hello, I'm calling to see if you guys repair oil diffusers. No? Okay. Could you? Okay. How soon could you get us in? Okay. That would be spectacular. Yeah, I need it done as soon as possible. Okay, so 4 o'clock? Yeah, let me just make a note of that real quick. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll have someone bring that over around like 3:45. And then how long does that usually take? Or you don't know, but if you're to guess. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it, but like at the most, how long do you think it would take to repair an oil diffuser? Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we'll see you at 4. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so I've looked at your resume. We went over the requirements, which you did great on. Most people leave after I start the first one. They excuse themselves and then they never come back, which I understand. So I'm very impressed with you, by the way. But now that we've done all that, I'm going to have you go ahead and remove your shirt. Yes, if you could take your shirt off for me in just a sec. I have here in my bag, I always carry a spare blouse just in case Jan is having a day. She likes to throw her coffee sometimes when she gets frustrated. So it's nothing personal, it's just the shirt that you have on isn't really what Jan expects. So I do have this blouse, and you can just go ahead and throw this on real quick, and I will turn around and give you some privacy, okay? All right, just let me know when you're done. Okay. All done? Okay. Yeah, that looks much better. Thank you for doing that. Again, it's just in case she walks out here for some reason, just to kind of save you. But yeah, I am liking what I see. I think you have real potential here with us. So the only last thing that we would need to do is you would need to actually interview with Jan herself, since I am technically not allowed to just hire you. There has to be some kind of formal meeting and interview with your employer, which is Jan. So you'll have to go back there and do that. So 1 minute, please. I have another phone call coming in. Thank you. This is P. How may I help you? Oh, hi. Yeah, let me look up her schedule real quick. Okay, and what day was that for? Okay, so you just need to, hang on 1 second. Okay, so just, you need to schedule a basic meeting with her. Okay. Yeah, I know she canceled, last month. Sorry about that. She was sick. Okay, right. So what date were you hoping for? Yeah, she is booked on that day. Sorry. It looks like the 21st. No? Okay. We might have to hop over to next month. Yeah. Let's see. So we could do like a July 13th. Okay. And would 2 p.m. work for you? Yeah, I can hold. Okay, 2 p.m. Okay. Yeah, no problem. All right. So I've got you down. And what is the meeting pertaining to? Okay. Yeah, she just likes to know. Yeah. You know Jan. Okay. So we'll see you then at 2 p.m. Yeah, No, sorry, go ahead. Okay, so we'll see you there at 2 p.m. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. Where were we? Let me see where we were. Sorry, it just takes me a minute to get my thoughts together, make sure I'm doing everything correctly. So we talked about that. Okay. All right. So your interview with Jan, all right? So you look great. You've kind of been prepared by me, so you know a little bit of what to expect. So what will happen, which is what happened with me, you will go into Jan's office here shortly. She will have you sit probably in the right chair in front of her desk, and she will sit you down there, and she'll probably stare at you for a good while. This is normal. She will stare in complete silence. It's kind of her way of like trying to break you, whatever. You just sit there in silence and don't look at her, don't speak, just be still. It's her way of trying to get a vibe from you, and she's trying to read your energy. At least that's what she tells us. So yeah, you'll just sit there, and it is very awkward. I'm not going to lie to you. Very awkward. But you'll just sit there and she'll stare at you for a little bit. And she already knows that you've gone through me once I send you back. And we've gone through people before. It didn't end up working out. So that's why I kind of created this list to give to you to make sure that you meet those requirements and that you're aware, because it's not your typical job. And so she knows now that I have made that list, and that anyone that's going through me, she can kind of know that they're good to hire. So I don't know if it's like a scare tactic, what she does, or if it's genuinely she is reading your energy like she says she is. So just go along with it. Okay, so were there any questions that you had for me so far? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you'll come up with some as this process moves along. But yeah, like I said, if Jan is okay with everything, she'll dismiss you. You'll go wait out front for a little bit if I am busy, and I'll have you come back to fill out some basic information. And then once I discuss all of this with Jan, you will be getting a call from me to go ahead and officially hire you as my assistant. Okay. Well, great. Well, I am so excited to have the extra help. You have no idea. This has been a long time coming. We've had people, like, our turnover has been insane. So I really hope this works out. I'm getting a really good feeling from you, and you seem like you can deal with the stress and the pressure, which is amazing. So Jan is actually going into a meeting here shortly. So I will have you actually wait in the front lobby with the receptionist, and then when she's done with that meeting, I will check in with her, and if she's up for it, I will go ahead and call up to reception and have them send you back for that interview. So are you okay to wait? It could be anywhere from like 30 minutes to like 2 hours. Okay. And then what I can do is have you leave your cell at the front desk, and if you want to go grab something to eat, they can just call you whenever we're ready for you, so you don't have to just be sitting there the whole time. Okay. All right. Well, it was so nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in. I really hope this works out, and I will hopefully see you soon.